Howdy. Well, as I said, I was going to do another book report today. And seeing this, I was very intrigued by this particular magazine called The Gun Report. It's put out by gun collectors, not historians, not archivists, not museum people, but collectors. It's a club in Florida of gun collectors. And they've been putting this out for many, many years. I don't know if it's still in publication or not, but this is the 1978 edition, and I heard about it from a Head Stamp publishing video about their latest book they're putting out about Artemus Wheeler's flintlock revolvers that he made, predating Colt. And the guy, I forget his name, but the fellow who's doing the book did a video in which he showed a copy of this particular edition, saying this is interesting because it's about it. So I thought, well, heck. So I went out and ordered a copy of that edition, only to find out when I got it, it's part 2. Well, I thought it's a May 1978. I don't know if I'll have much luck. So I went off to eBay and looked for the entire 1978 editions of this, and I bought them. And here they are. This is January. Now, I didn't realize looking at the other one how this worked, but the picture on here is described in this cover picture description, which may or may not actually correspond to the article that they're highlighting on the cover. In this particular case, it does. This is a Frontier revolver, Remington Frontier from 1875, and it's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Anyway, then we come down to the Spencer slide action weapon, and that is just a gorgeous thing, isn't that? And it says Early Spencer, Grade B, Smithsonian Collection. Yeah, well, there it is. This says, again, Spencer slide action weapons part 2. But here, they're doing an article about, and it's a picture from the collection of a Mr. Lane, and it's actually a single action army that's been engraved. And it's showing the how gorgeous the engravings are, and they are very pretty engravings. And here we have the volume, or the first part of that series on Artemus Wheeler. And what it's about is this revolving rifle. And it's, I don't know, where is it? Let's see, cover picture. As you can see, they have lots of ads and lots of things about it. We'll find it. Spencer slide action, Artemus Wheeler, page 12. Okay. Oop, I went too far. Oh, here it is. And as you see, it's page after page of maps and photographs and pictures and articles and graphs and stuff about Artemus Wheeler. Oh, look at these gorgeous things. And about those particular guns. And I was just fascinated by it. Like I said, this is put together by a collector who's interested in the subject, not by a historian, not by a museum curator, nothing like that, just a collector. And it's gorgeous. And that was in the April edition. And just like mine, I think this one's in better shape, we have a May edition. Then we go to the, let's see, what is it? It says, the Swords of General Humphreys. But on this picture here, it says Scott 38 caliber rimfire revolving taxidermist shotgun. That's a rimfire. And yeah, something's on it. Reminds me of my Frank Wesson rimfire 32 rifle. It's up on the wall there. And then here we have a presentation Colt, the Winslow 1851 of Captain Winslow. And that is a gorgeous presentation gun. Gorgeous. Sigh. This one shows the David Hall Hillard gunsmith of Cornish, New Hampshire. And the picture on it is Colt Single Action Army, known to exist in the collection of a Raymond Vanier. And it's just beautiful. And this is gorgeous. It's a thing that says Under Two Flags. The Smith & Wesson first model, second issue revolver. I've got one of these. Let me look this up because I know a fellow who's very much into this stuff. Rarest to the rare first model Colt Root. No, this is about the Root revolver. Collecting cartridge, Under Two Flags. Let's see, 12. Let's look at 12. Oh, there we go. Take a look at that. That's a number 1. I can't tell from that side. It's from the other side that you see the side plate. But just information out the kazoo about them. And you can't see on this side. Yeah. And just lots and lots of information about stuff like this. And this is a thing about the Root revolver, Colt's other revolver. And then they have things on cartridges and others. Anyway, well, I'm gonna have some good reading. Okay, this is the guns of the Lewis and Clark expedition. This is a rare military target rifle, the J.H. Brown Standard Military Target Rifle. That's nice. And we have this, which is The Legend of the Indian Gun, being an account of Queen Anne's dog-lock musket, circa 1702 to 1714. And on the cover of this one, it shows a Whitneyville Enfield rifle, number 38, from the collection of Herb Peck. Nice. Very nice. And then here we show the Marsh, what is it? This is the December issue. Marsh Breechloader by Edward Hull. One, if not the most historically important Springfield carbines known to exist, used by the great Sioux chief Crazy Horse at the Battle of the Little Bighorn. And this was from the Arnold Marcus Chernoff collection. Oh, gorgeous. I gotta look that up. Gotta look that up. Let's find that. I'll just look at the table of contents. Duh. Let's see. Marsh Breechloader. Crazy Horse has got 16. Let's see, 11. Marsh Breechloader, that's pretty. 14, 15. There he is. There's the man. Chief Flying Hawk Maclay and his young son Rembrandt, and the Chief Irontail. Duke Fraser would like that. And there it is. That's the gun. Beautiful. Just beautiful. That's American history. There it is. Anyway, that's the gun report. Oh, and I should show you one other thing I found. I dug this out. This is a gun report from April 1956. It shows how long this thing has been in production. And this one has all sorts of stuff in its collection, including the Smith & Wesson pistols. And this is the 1st through the 6th variations on the number 1. And it shows, oh, God, isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Ethan Woods would love this, would love to read this, I'm sure. Ethan, come on over. I've got some books you might like. You know, God, that's beautiful. I got to read that. Anyway, the things you can find if you just know what to look for and are persistent and like to dig. And love to dig. I love to dig. I love to find all kinds of stuff. This shows how much collectibles went for back in '78. $4,500 for a first model Dragoon. Oh, well, such is life.